Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Nets versus Cavaliers NBA matchup on Wednesday, October 25th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day at sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. When you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. To find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com. Just click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We now also have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club and Sharp Trading Plays. And while these aren't for everyone, these are meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets, so I get it. Call or text the number. You'll talk to a live person. It's the only way you can get this. So talk to them. You'll love it, and we'll answer all your questions. But let's get to this one. Cavaliers visiting the Nets, and the Brooklyn Nets, this is a team that made the playoffs last year. A lot of people believed that they were going to be just absolutely done after Kevin Durant, Kyrie, and company left town. But the Nets, well, they were just fine with it. And actually, they didn't thrive. But it's funny because they traded Kyrie to the Mavericks, and the Mavericks were thinking, well, now we've got Kyrie, we're going to be over the hump. And they were the ones that actually went into the nosedive. And it was the Brooklyn Nets that kind of hung in there and were a playoff team a year ago. But, being a playoff team and, doing much more beyond that, doesn't mean much. The thing about the Nets is that they weren't just a play-in team. They were a play-off team, so didn't get them, like I said, all that far. But, well, not a horrible season considering the turmoil that they had all season long. The Nets do have a little bit of a different look than what we've been accustomed to in recent years coming into this one. But it's still, to me, Ben Simmons on the roster, I still think that, going all the way back to his days at LSU, show me something more than just the frame and athletic ability. Show me that you can actually play basketball and score baskets and help your team win, and I just haven't seen that from him yet. Maybe we will. I'm the type of guy, I call it as it is. If he's not playing well, if he's not what we think what he's supposed to be, I say it. But if he does reach that level, hey man, I'm usually one of the first people on board, if not the first one. So let's see if he can prove me wrong. But so far, he hasn't done so. When we look at the Cleveland Cavaliers, last year it was kind of like gone from a team that was, just out of everything to a relevant team. It was the addition of Spida, Donovan Mitchell to the lineup that really was the big spark plug. Of course, Garland was outstanding when he was healthy, and Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, becoming a real NBA player. And this is like a real NBA team now in Cleveland. A bunch of young guys playing together and playing well together. Well, now that they've made that jump, and they made it pretty quickly last year, where they became, there wasn't a doubt as to whether or not the Cavs were going to make the playoffs. They made the playoffs, but the thing is, once they got there, they didn't make a lot of noise. And I think, the NBA, the NHL, when they have these series type, playoffs, there's a whole different level to winning these playoff series and a whole different style of play as to what it takes. And that's why you can see teams like the Heat come from the play-in, the Phillies come from a wild card spot, and advance in these type of sports. And I think, the Cavaliers need to circle the wagons and find that from within. Donovan Mitchell has come up short, not just here, but in Utah as well. So I think that he needs to, be the leader here and say, you know what? It's time for me to break through the glass and become a better team. And personally, I think you look at these two teams on paper, I don't really understand the line as to how the line is so low in this game. So maybe I'm being a sucker here, but I'm going to take the Cavs. I think they win this one easily, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.